shoolaloo, giggle glory ho, shemlin, fwiddity bam dang dandy.
Hello and welcome back to Call to Adventure on Table Runners. Today we are talking about the different
Renaissance fairs.
The different types of Ren Fairs. What is a Ren Fair, Tori?
A Renaissance fair. I don't know, what is a Renaissance fair? A Renaissance fair is a festival celebrating way back fantasy times. A Renaissance fair is a festival where everybody dresses up, for the most part, and has a great time doing fun fantasy activities. It's all about the activities, the shows, the food, the performances, the shopping. Tons of fun stuff.
Today we are here at the Renaissance Pleasure Faire in Irwindale. We are not going into the fair because it is...
Today we are outside of the Renaissance Fair in Irwindale.
It's
in
Friday.
The park where they hold it. We're meeting up with a performer friend.
Who are we meeting with, Tori?
Randal Piper, everyone's favorite dwarven bard.
Along with that, we are also visiting the Koroneburg Ren Faire, which is also known as Renfest Corona, to bring our whole little group. Some of them have never been to the Ren Fair before.
Very excited. Gee, I really wish I knew someone who could tell me what life was like working at a Ren Fair.
That's funny you should ask. It is an incredible experience. It is like a year-long camping trip,
So fun.
interspersed with a bunch of different road trips to get to each one. I love it. I'm very grateful and very humbled by the fact that I get to do this. The vibe is immaculate. It is the population of queer nerds is so dense here, and I love it. It's like it's being amongst my fellows. It's very endearing to see so many people feel so comfortable and safe.
Yeah.
In the way to come in and just be themselves, or be the self that they want to be. The festivals are stationary, but most of the people, depending on which fairs they are, a lot of times you'll find a lot of people that are vending are local to the area. Sometimes entertainers will have assistants that are local to the area, but most of the entertainment and variety acts, at least the international ones like myself, are hired from outside and travel for a living to get to the different fairs.
While we have you here, let's talk about some tips and tricks.
Sure.
First time Ren Fair people?
Drink water.
Sunscreen.
Water, sunscreen, bring cash. If you're gonna be in a place where it's hot or like very cold, anywhere where you need layers to bundle up or you need to not wear layers, like do what is good for you to have a good day safely.
I know here at the Irwindale Pleasure Fair, everyone's gotten sunburn, everyone's gotten rained on.
Yes.
Your clothes are gonna get dirty.
It's very dusty a lot of times because the fairgrounds that Ren Fairs are usually held at have a lot of dirt or, dirt roads.
Just check the weather before you go.
Oh my gosh!
Hi!
Hi!
I didn't see you there.
I didn't see you either.
Wow.
Do you mind if I ask you a question real quick?
Of course, totally.
Do you have any tips for people going to the Ren Fair, maybe for the first time?
Ooh, that's a very good question.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I do. Make sure that you bring either your own means to hydrate or stay hydrated, because we hydrate or dihydrate.
Tori mentioned bringing cash. Bringing cash to the Ren Fair is very important. A lot of the stalls only take cash. Some do take card or Apple Pay or Venmo, but mostly, like especially the food stalls, cash only.
Also, a lot of times there's a big line for ATMs, so you can avoid that by getting cash in advance. And if you have cash, you can tip performers. Performers are gonna be what makes your Renaissance experience so much more unique because it'll be a different interaction every time. It's almost like interacting with characters at Disney.
Performers are walking around the fair the whole day, as well as on assigned stages doing shows. So you might bump into your favorite dwarven bard just walking down the strip, or you'll see them on stage performing.
Hi!
Oh man, hi, hello.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Could you tell us about your show?
Oh, sure. My show is called Tenacious DND. It's an interactive, improvisational, comedy rock musical adventure where audience members get to roll a die, playing the role of the dungeon master, and the die determines what the story is that we're going to tell. And it's always random and out of pocket.
And also always pretty great.
Oh, thanks.
We also suggest bringing trinkets. Trinket trading is kind of a cultural thing. It's just giving little tokens. They could be fake pirate coins or pine cones or hand potions that you made, and just giving those to somebody if you like their outfit, if you like what they're doing.
Trinket trading is my #1 favorite thing to do at a fair. It's bigger at some fairs than others, but it's something that you can start. And you don't always need to go in thinking that you're gonna get something back. A lot of times you make somebody's day just by giving something out. And a lot of the interactions and fun memories I have from fair is just by giving out trinkets that I've brought to other people.
We'll probably do a whole trinket trading video sometime in the future.
Yes.
What's not allowed at fair?
Real weapons. So if you have any weapons or swords, things like that, that are made of actual metal, they will most likely not be let inside. If it's something you purchase at the fair, some fairs have different policies. They may let you carry it around, but a lot of them will have you hold it with the people until you're heading out. And also, some Renaissance fairs do not allow musical instruments. So make sure you check in advance what your fair does and does not allow. I know our fair doesn't allow musical instruments because we have roaming musical performers, and they don't want people who aren't employees of the fair to be busking.
Yeah. But the people that are busking are so fun.
Are phenomenal.
Some of the fair bits that you'll see are like my favorite bits ever.
Yes, Renaissance fair bits are my favorite thing in the entire world, and I will never stop talking about it. One of my favorites is this person who goes by Billiam Board, who has just like different wooden signs every time we see them, and it is so much fun.
Get it? Billboard.
Billboard.
My favorite Ren Faire bit?
Favorite Ren Faire bit.
What is your favorite Ren Faire bit? Oh!
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Wow!
I didn't expect you to be here.
I didn't think you'd be here. Wait, can I ask you a question? Rose?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Do you have a favorite Ren Faire memory?
Oh man, a favorite Ren Faire memory. I love seeing kids inspired to want to make music, even if that means they come back to my show every single time and make the music there. I love it. It's great.
So cute. Actually, one of the shows that we went to of yours this fair season, the person who was the DM at the beginning was a little kid, and he was so excited.
Oh yes, I remember.
Yes.
Where can people find you on social media?
Oh, that's a good question. So on TikTok, my handle is Tenacious DND, 3 letters. And on Facebook and Instagram, you can find me as Randal Piper Music.
Hello, welcome to the Koroneburg Renaissance Fair.
We are here today dressed as our characters from our upcoming long-form campaign.
I am Eris.
And I'm Ruby. I'm trying to remember our schedule. The first episode might already be out.
Oh, by the time we do that. Well, then go watch it. Regardless, look out for it.
Is this the quarter? I'm gonna put a link if the episode is out. If not, it's gonna be about Brooke talking about the lore and politics. Was that a good intro?
Was that even an intro? I'm not sure.
That was an intro.
But for right now, we are here at the Ren Faire talking more about the Ren Faire.
This is one of my favorite fairs of all time ever. It is the best.
So we're gonna go do some shops, do some activities, eat a pickle.
I already did that.
Yeah, but they don't know that. And we're gonna go talk to some people. Ren Faire.
Woo!
My name is David Pulsifer, and I am the general director. I think the thing that I look forward to the most is opening day, because there's so much work that goes in for months, and then like seeing it all kind of going and it's live and everyone's doing their thing is probably the most magical experience for me. Currently, our lease is coming up in August of 2025, so if we don't get the renewal, then this may be our last season. So what we're looking to do is, the biggest thing that we could use help with is we have a petition that we're doing to show the county the level of support that's going on. Basically, really what it is that the county hasn't confirmed whether they intend to renew the lease now. And so we want to not only show them what our plans are over for the next 5 years with the property, but also show the public support there is for keeping this festival here. You know, we've been here since 1998, and it's a really beautiful, wonderful, fantastic festival. What I really love about it is I think there's some sort of like magical things that all had to come together for this to be here in California, where it's currently located, that could have never happened at any other time or any other place in California. So I really hope we get to keep it alive.
So if you could take just a moment to go sign the petition to keep this fair open and alive, it'll be in the description of this video. We and all of the people at the Koroneburg Fair would greatly, greatly appreciate it.
This is not only the home to this fair, which is such a great fair because not only is it like other Ren Fairs where there are booths and activities, but it's also a teaching fair. So they're very big on different historical accuracies, different cultures. It also is the home of a lot of different LARPs, events. It's a venue for weddings, quinceañeras, and other just, I don't know.
It's a magical land that we cannot have clothes. It will be so sad.
It's the only Ren Fair with physical buildings in California.
That might not be true.
That's what someone told me.
It's the only fair with physical buildings in like a close enough distance to Los Angeles. There's options.
Whoa, whoa, come join in the dance. Come morning, we may be too tired to stand. You'll ne'er want for nothing, surrounded by friends. So sing it out loud, let the song never end.
Why did the pirate's parrot join the military?
Ooh, why?
Because he wanted to be a parrot trooper.
Someone lost a feather over here.
I'm excited because my character Ruby, shoots a crossbow in the game. So, Zimra does not.
I'm gonna help you with your height because you're gonna want to aim in much lower than you think.
Lower?
Which target are you gonna be going?
This one over here.
Yeah.
So aim much lower than you right? Yeah, right there. You're actually looking right.
Okay, and just...
Thank you so much. Yeah,
Is that your hair or is that a wig?
it's a wig. I have very similar hair, but longer.
You got it yourself.
So I get up close personal.
Exact.
Let's see here, tips. There is a lot of different activities you can get involved in. Of course, there's lots of good music. There's handcrafted things, lots of arts and history here. We do a military pageant, and Koroneburg is a little bit unique in the sense that they only they do historical reenactments, which means that a long time ago, our Emperor Tom, he said, you can't just get drunk and go in the field. If you want to go play with your pointy-pointies, you need to educate the audience. If you like the Renaissance Fair and the living immersion of history, all this kind of started with a high school educator, and it was their way of presenting living history, immersive history, into the hands of the children that were, reading about it at the time. A little bit of this is the struggles, a little bit of this is the politics, and a lot of living art and living history. So if you like the living history here at Koroneburg, by all means, come back another day and see the other battle that we do. Talk to a couple of guilds about how you can get involved and how you can help us reinvent that living history. Wait.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you.
Have fun.
And then another thing that's really famous at Renaissance fairs is Jousts! Yes. Jousts are the big sporting event of the Ren Faire season. They are so much fun. Often there will be multiple jousts throughout a day. At our fair, they tell a story if you go to all of them. And the jousts don't just include horseback riding and lances, that also includes things like sword fighting, hand-to-hand combat, tons of fun different events and things that you can get involved with, and it is so much fun.
Ringo is a very unique animal, as are all the horses that you will see upon the field here today. All these horses are rescued animals. And so, my lords and ladies, I tell you that we have my squires that are selling flags amongst you now. How many of you have purchased one of these flags to cheer for your champion? Indeed. I have you know that all of the proceeds from those flags go directly to the care and the feeding of these horses. So know that you are doing two things. You are cheering for your champion, and you are supporting your champion's horse at the same time. So we do thank you in advance, my lords and ladies.
Hello. We have taken a pit stop at the Mythos Society with our friend Destiny here. And I'm just gonna hand this over to Destiny to tell you about what's going on.
We are Mythos Society. We give out live interactive quests throughout the entire village. Would you like to try a quest?
We'd love to try a quest.
Here. We're gonna do a little game I like to call Clask. Now we are going to take an even amount of magical stones. You get some, I get some. And what you will do is you will place the stones down on the board one at a time. However, wait, if your stones go together, you have to pick up both of those and go back into your pile.
Oh no! Okay.
So the goal is you're wanting to get rid of your pile first.
Okay. Okay.
I
I want to be the greatest warrior.
No! Oh no!
No!
Need not hold yourself back. You can.
I think you might have. I think you might
Winner!
have
Not only
exceptional
today, but
magical ability
Thank you.
in that you schooled me.
Okay.
And so we have a test for you, a box of bravery, as it were. I will grab it, anon.
Box of bravery! Box of bravery!
All right, inside here we have found many creatures, creepy, crawly, slimy things, and you must prove your bravery by sticking your hand in each one in turn without knowing what is inside. Are you ready?
I can do it.
All right, starting with this one here.
I'm worried. I'm scared.
Oh, it's a snake! You did touch a creepy. It is a spiky porcupine.
Oh my
wow!
God.
I love.
Yeah.
What? You have proven your bravery.
Yay! Thank you.
I'm a stealing kind of girl.
Excellent. So, across the way there
Okay.
is the caster's cottage. And they've been working on something of invisibility potions. Now, I don't know what they would want with those, because what would a wizard want with an invisibility potion? However, us, on the other hand, we could make great use of this. So, over on the table, they have them in a basket.
My last name, the big
Bright blue bottles, invisibility potions. Now, if I walk over there, they're immediately going to be like, "Hey, you're trying to steal our So I can't do that. But if you were to steal one, now you probably be able to do it easily.
I got this. What? Oh! Well, I grabbed the wrong thing.
I know you did.
I have to give this back. I was told to steal, and I stole. I just stole too much. All right, so that was questing over here with Mythos. We did some magic, we did some strength, and we did some rogue. So now we're gonna go do something else.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Douglas Riesenbeck, and I am a fool. I'm going to tell you the story of Rindicella. Rindicella is a little bit backwards. I need some volunteers to help me out today. Does anybody want to be in my show before I go out there and yak you out of the audience? Yes, thank you so much. Anastasia. And Drizella.
I get to be the pretty one.
Worldly goods went to the wicked stepmother.
What?
That's right, the wicked stepmother was now in charge of the stately chateau, the shapely chateau. Joy of just doing any type of work. Well, one day, nowhere, there's a doctor at the core. This has absolutely nothing to do with the show.
The King issues a proclamation that all the Jumper Earls that were at the Dancing Festival shall try on the Slop Dripper.
Excellent job. She tries on the slop dripper and that boot's so big. I don't think it's gonna fit inside of there. It didn't get either. The pants and hints realize it. It is the woman of his dreams. They run into each other's arms, they hug, they kiss. That's my wife. Anastasia and Drizella. A fool and his family.
Passerby with beard with a run round hair. They smiled at me and patted his head and jumbled over the ground. People was in the complaints of bands and started to come me down. From Bandit Bay to Dedicated, Galloway, Dublin town. From me they see like brown gold, that I made it count me down.
This has been so fun. This has been my first Ren Faire season.
Yeah.
So I've had a great time.
First Ren Faire was Pleasure Faire. First time at Koroneburg. This is great.
It's great. I've had
How do you like Ren Faire?
I love it. I love talking to people. I love being outdoors in the sun and not in my basement.
We're going to Chili's. Not sponsored, but could be.
Hey, you could say we slayeth. We slayeth the day.
Slayeth the day away.
Slayeth the day away.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
And that's our video. Thank you for joining us here at the Koroneburg Renaissance Festival and the parking lot of the Irwindale Renaissance Festival.
Hopefully we'll be able to come back to this one soon.
So thanks for joining us and fly with you later. Woo!
I got my pickle. Look it.
Way off from